Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Sue and thank you for being here. Today's video is a little bit of a, I'm not sure how you put it, but I want to throw an idea out there and see what people think. It kind of was inspired by a YouTuber that I watch, Gardina. Her channel is, I think it's Handmade by Gardina, and I will link it below. She's doing a smashbook, and I know smashbooks are certainly not new. I've sort of seen them around for quite a few years, but it kind of, I thought, yeah, I'd like doing that sort of thing myself, and I thought, yeah, I'd like to do something similar, but more of a using my art supplies, I guess. And I guess it stems also from the scavenger hunt that I did earlier in the year. So what I was thinking is, what I've done, I've made up some, I guess they're prompts, onto some sheets there. Now these are A4 sheets, and basically what the idea is that you complete the prompts and you make it into a journal. Or you could make it into the journal, then complete the prompts. It's entirely up to you. But what I thought I would do, I've got, now when I printed this, I should have printed it on the other side as well, double-sided, but I didn't. But what I'm hoping is that I will get some extra suggestions from you guys of some things to add into it. I think I've got about 12 or 13 pages here. And the idea is to have suggestions that are fairly easy to do, not too challenging, that you can maybe do in the evening while you're watching television, or, you know, when you've got 15 minutes or something like that. But also uses some of those things that you've got in your stash that you don't always use. So I was hoping that I could get some more ideas to complete it, because I think it needs more pages than this anyway. And what I thought I would do is every once in a while do a video completing some of the pages, and I was really hoping that I would have some people to come along and join me and do some pages as well. What I thought I would do is I'd make this available to you. Now I do have a Facebook group, and to be honest, I don't do a lot with it simply because I don't have the time, but it is there, and I will put these, I'm thinking how to do this. I'm thinking I will try to put these on there as printables, but I'm thinking because of the pages it may actually be too many. Failing that, my email address is always below, and I am more than happy to email this out to people, and you can print it out yourself. If you don't want to print it all out, or you'd prefer to use maybe an altered book or a journal that you already have, something like that, I've also typed the prompts as a list that you can cut and stick them down. Now, failing that, if you don't have a printer or you don't want to do it that way, you can still have the list and just handwrite them at the top or bottom of the page that suits you. So either way, I've tried to make it really simple so that hopefully a few people will join me. And I'm really happy if you take a photograph of some of your pages that you're particularly proud of. I'm more than happy to string them all together and make a quick little video like I have done before for one of my other friends. I'm happy to do that as well. It actually doesn't take a great deal of time. And I think it's nice for other people to see what other people are doing too, especially those who don't have a channel or don't do Instagram or Facebook, because I realise a lot of people don't do all of those. So it just gives an opportunity to show off your stuff. So what I thought I'd do is go through the prompts that I've got, and then invite you to add some comments below with any other ideas that you think might be great to include. Ideally, obviously, now I need to do the other sides, so I need at least, I think, 12, no, there must be double, 24 different ones. But I thought it would be good to have you guys input, because you will have other craft supplies that I don't have too. and that's fine. What I've done is I've tried to make them so that they're either very general supplies or ones that you can use something else for, and hopefully you'll see what I mean as I go. And then maybe I might do one as well now. So the idea is obviously they're on both sides of the page so that they can be folded and then sewn in as a signature. Use a grey lead pencil and one other colour to draw, sketch something you can see. Make a sampler page of different laces. Glue a gel print or painty paper down and doodle some patterns. So obviously if you don't have any of those two things, you could use normal scrapbook paper or just do some doodle patterns on the plain paper. Find an inspirational quote, copy it and decorate the page in any way you wish. Make a washi tape sample page. Ask someone else to draw a scribble, turn it into an unusual character. Draw and colour a face. Fold this page and do anything you wish with it, which of course will impact the page behind, so that could be an interesting one. Randomly poke 20 holes in this page, back with white backed scrapbook paper and decorate the page. Now I did that so that you can still use the other side. Use some die cuts and layering to decorate this page. Make an artist trading card or an ATC and attach to the page. Write down the materials you used. Attach a photo, a picture of an animal or pet on this page. Write something about the animal. So you could do your pet, or you could just do a random animal. Fill this page with colour using any medium you wish. Create a collage using book pages and die cuts. With this page I was actually thinking, if you're like me and have, well, might have watercolours, you might have, or just colour pencils, you might have textures or markers, you might have what are those crayon things called, gelato crayons or distress crayons, something like that. So sort of leaves it very open. Use your favourite colour and medium. Only use fabric to decorate this page. Find a stamp you have never used. Stamp it on this page and colour and decorate it. Make a vintage collage using real or faux vintage ephemera. Add torn strips of paper to this page. Write a dream, wish or hope on the back of some of the strips. Glue in a recent receipt for craft supplies. Make it look attractive in any way you can, and I'm sure most people will have a receipt for craft supplies. Make a window on this page in any way you can. Show whatever you wish through the window. Make a pocket using a book page and insert a tag you have made. Begin with a book page and create a collage with mostly blue. Cover this page using only inks and stencils. Okay, so that's the printed out as a pages that will be folded in half to make your signature. Now the other thing, as I said, I do have them all typed up so that you can have this as well. You can either cut them out, stick them on a book, existing book, or you can copy them into a notebook or something else that you might have. Okay, so what I'm thinking, oh, and I must thank Gardina for the idea as well. And as I said, I will link her channel. She is working through the Smashbook, and she does some of the pages at home, and some of them on screen, so you can watch her doing some of the pages. I know some of her subscribers are actually doing it along with her. They've got themselves a Smashbook and they're doing it as well, and I was tempted, but then I thought, no, I'd rather do it using the mediums that I have here and make it more of a, I don't know, more arty, more, I don't know. So that's what I thought I'd do. Anyhow, I thought I would do a page today. Now my issue is that, as I said, I did want some more prompts to go on the backs. So whatever I do, I can't make the page bulky. So I'm thinking I might just use this one here and cover this page using only inks and stencils. Alright, now I'll just pause and grab some stencils and some inks. Okay, so I I'm going with the doily sort of a look. Now I do have this particular stencil, which I think is actually a Kmart one. But it's kind of, and it is too big, so I'm going to have to sort of off-center it, but that's fine. I'm happy with that. And then I also have these smaller ones that I got from the reject shop. So I'm going to use those as well. And I have my Distress Oxides. I've got Shaded Lilac. I've got Pickled Raspberry. I've got Cracked Pistachio. I've got Spiced Marmalade. And I've also got Broken China. So hopefully they'll look all right together. Now, I'll just bring you in a little bit. Okay. So what I'm thinking now, I did get my these brushes to use because these are so small. I don't think these sort of things will be any good for it. So I've got those, and I only have 3, so I'm going to have to somehow work the colours. But I'm starting with the biggest one, and I'm thinking something sort of, it's not going to go, I could try to put it on the whole page and not use that, but I think it'd be easier just to do this, sort of have it off center. And then I'm going to put the other ones over the top. Now I'm hoping this isn't too dark. Okay, probably should put something underneath so I don't get it all over the mat as well. So some scrap paper. Alright, and using the halfway fold as my guide. So I'm trying not to press too hard for 2 reasons. One, I don't want it to be too dark, and 2, if I press too hard, the whole table shakes, which then shakes the camera, which makes it feel like you're I don't know, at sea or something like that. So I don't really want that to happen. So try not to go too fast. I think I've got it all. Probably a bit darker there, but never mind. Okay, let's see how that goes. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, just put that to one side. Alright. Probably won't do any more in the lilac. Let's see. I'm really hoping these colours look okay together. Alright, might go with the Pickled Raspberry. And let's see which one. Don't suppose it matters really. Might try that one. And I'm just going to overlap a little bit. Right, now this may actually shake the camera a little bit, so hopefully not too much. More. Some of my inks are getting a little dry, I think. Don't use them that much. I don't use them enough, that's the problem. Which is one of the reasons why a project like this is kind of good, because it forces me to use some of these things that I don't use very often. Alright, I'm going to have to press a bit harder. Oh, no, don't move it. I think I moved that one a bit too much there. Alright, let's see how we go. Okay, it's not too bad. Alright, I think maybe one of each, and we'll see how we go. So I'm going to use the same brush for the orange, but let me just... Okay, it's not much on there anyway. Alright, let's try this one. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe here. Oh, this one's a lot stronger. I find these brushes are really good for this sort of thing. Much better than the other ones, these things here. Alright, let's see how we go. Yep, okay. No, it doesn't stand out as much, but still looks pretty good. Where can I put those out of the way? Alright, so now I've got blue and green. So we might go with the blue. just make sure there's nothing on the brush. Bit of orange, probably should have used that one for that. Okay, let's have a look at this one. And we might go down here. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe as far over as I can, but about there I think. Oh, that's a bit darker. Okay. Doing it in different directions so that I catch sort of all the little bits as best as I can. I think I just moved it then. Right, that will do. Yeah, I did move it. Sort of got that blurry look. Oh well, that's not too bad. And the lucky last, although I may actually put more of that pink. I think I quite like that one. Okay, now I forgot to clean off the brush, but we'll see how we go. Alright, I might pop it up here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Of course, now I'm in the quandary as to what to put in the centre. It sort of needs something, doesn't it? What other colour have I got? Let's have a look. I do have the lemony one, the speckled squeeze lemonade. So I might use that one. Now I don't have a different stencil. So, which one am I going to use? Let's get rid of that. I really like that pink one. I think that was that one. Yep, okay, let's see how we go putting this one on. Oh. Okay, should be right, I hope. Do it like this. It doesn't shake the camera so much. Okay, let's see how we go. It's very close to that yellow, so I might put it more up that way. Okay, not sure if I improved that or not. Okay, what I might do is put a bit more blue. Might as well cover this area as well. Now, which one did I have blue on? This one, I think. The same one I've been using for all the other colours. Okay. Which one did I not? That one. Okay, let me just wipe it. Alright, let's see how we go. Just give it a bit of a dry. And it's going over the writing. Okay, yep, oh, quite like that. Alright, I'm going to stop there. So that's page number 1 done, and that should come through the printer. Quite enjoyed that actually. It's quite effective, I think. Okay, so that's page number 1 done. So, oh, I've got ink all over that one, rats. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, and hopefully you'll be able to supply me with lots of suggestions so that I can print them on the other side. and then we'll be working through, I won't do all the pages on camera because there will be a lot of pages, maybe 1 or 2 at a time. We'll see how we go, but please consider joining me and that would be great. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.